Hello, friends. Happy Thursday. Welcome back into the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay here. Taking a look at this week's Throwback Thursday Daily Contest. It is Hawthorne Manor, all the way somehow now back to Golden Tee Live 2016. I was told that this was a really good setup, and based on the leaderboard, it looks like it. This is kind of up there in my top 10 of courses, so let's see if I can put up a decent score. Fingers crossed. Starting off with great shot points, I am not sure if that is a good sign or a bad sign, but only time will tell. All right. Now, this is one of those fun courses that has a par 3 as hole 2. This is a nice setup. You can do a 6-iron. I have super spin, so I'm just going to throw my 5 hybrid out there to the right. A little too soft. That's okay. All right, now hole 3, the first drivable par 4 of the course. It's pretty straightforward, but you've got a couple options here. You could do a high 5 wood if you want to smash that. You could do a 3 wood. You might want to do a high 3 wood just to make sure that you get over the walls there. I am going to do a high T 5 wood because I know that I will not overpower this no matter how hard I hit it. Thank you for the assist from the sidewalk there. Now, I should have prefaced this with, I have not played Golden Tee in a few weeks, so ultimately when I missed that terribly short chip, that is the reason why. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm just terrible sometimes at this game. That's alright. It's a daily contest. You get to play as many times as you want, and that's the nice thing, is that between now and 9:59 a.m. Central Time tomorrow, right before the Freaky Friday contest turns on, you can get some scores in for today. Same setup, same win, same pins and tees. So if you're out playing a game on your lunch, or you go out with some buddies after work, but you don't get the score that you want, well, then you could go out later tonight, get a couple of games in. Now, this is an interesting one at 429. It's not going to be drivable, but we're going to just go out there anyways. Why? I don't really know. But we're going to still get our birdie anyway, so it was at least a fun attempt. Hole 6, our next officially drivable par 4. This one's interesting. You can go right to left. You can go left to right. I'm going to go right to left with a high T3 wood. Went a little far to left there. And I'm going to be chipping again, so missed chip incoming. Hey, look at that. Maybe if I just call it backwards, that's how it'll go. But a nice eagle opportunity there. And then this one, little driver roll. You don't want to crush it. I only hit it 112 because you want to find this gap, because anytime you can be centered in between these trees, getting on that green and putting in for eagle is going to be a good move for you. Hole 8, I've got a 6 wood. I'm going to club up to a 5 wood. You've got a 10-mile-an-hour wind in the face, especially those of you using grabbers. That's why I'm putting no spin on it. I'm just going to let it naturally hit the green. It's towards the middle of the green, so I don't have to worry too much about it rolling back into the rough unless I hit it short. And then hole 9, this is a fun hole. Not too bad. You can go use a tee to get a little bit left of the trees. Take them out of play a bit. And I just throw my 10.5 degree driver out there, up 6, left 3. Let the wind kind of fight the green slope. And leave yourself close for another eagle putt. So, 13 after 9, not the greatest. Couple of mistakes there, but nothing too bad. It is still a good first game. This is where it gets tough, though. It's 595 to the green. You can either lay up here, and you're going to have about 350-yard shot from there. You could tee it high. This is tough because it's 9.5 degree driver. For me, you've got to really hit this solid to get it through those doors, or high tee it left or right. I'm going to high tee it here. I'm going to club down to my 10.5. Because the 10.5 is going to get me over there. Now it's going to put a big bush in front of my way. So clearly on dirt is not going to get us anywhere we need to be. But that's a tough one. That's the risk you take when you high tee the 10.5. Probably could have hit the 9.5, but I wanted to see what the 10.5 would do, especially for those of you out there that are waiting to get out there and play. All right, now hole 11 here, up 6, a little bit of a left green slope, a little bit of right green slope. For me, it doesn't matter. It's just going to go straight into the hole. Ah, almost. That G-wedge does not kick back as much with super spin as some of the other irons. Hole 12, nothing fancy or special here. A non-drivable par 4. Just throw it on out there. If you want to get technical, you can aim over here towards the fountain to play against the wind, or play with the wind. But for me, I like the wind blowing to the left, especially with that 3 hybrid. Hit it a little soft, but that's all right. Now, hole 13, this is a tricky one. It is a long par 5, 606. High tee 10.5, but you're going to have to make sure you get a solid hit on this because this fairway is all kinds of sloped. I think we're going to get lucky there. And it's going to end up with a 3 hybrid. So you get a little bit of an elevation change. I'm going to put no spin on there, but I'm just going to cut it a little bit. I did not do that enough. So here we are back in chipping land for Mr. Lindsay. It's all right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Important thing is we got that eagle still. I'm going to high tee a 3 iron with release here, or excuse me, a 3 hybrid. Don't like the wood on this hole. I don't know why. And I know I've got 11 mile an hour wind to my right and an 8-7 green slope, or up 7 green slope, to help push that thing over to the right. All right, hole 15, drivable par 4. This is a little tricky. You've got a pin that is tucked in the top left corner and a 9 mile an hour wind here. We're just going for the gold. Not as safe as we could have played it, and slightly aggressive. But still a fun look and a fun opportunity to get there pretty close. Hole 16, 529 yards, a shorter par 4, shorter par 5, but you have a couple of options. The wind is blowing to the right, so highly unlikely that you're going to go through the right-hand side here, but it's an option. For most of us, though, I'm just going to high tee it. I'm not even going to crush it. I just want to get it over here. Well, maybe you should pull it more back to the 2, because that actually did not work out well at all. I don't even know if this is going to get up and over. You don't want to end up on the cart path. Let me just be honest with you there. And because I don't want to embarrass myself too much, I'm just going to go ahead and hit a driver. Almost got up there. That would have been pretty impressive. Oh, wow. Speaking of impressive, that It's one of those you don't want to be in that position, but if you are, and you can pull off that, it works out pretty well. All right, this is kind of nice. Pin is tucked in the bottom right position of the green. Down 7, right 7. I'm just going to take my 8 wood and I'm going to hit it dead straight. I want that left 11 mile-an-hour wind to blow it to the left, because watch, the down 7 and the right 7, it's going to give that backspin a little bit of direction going towards the hole. You want to get closer than that because you are going to end up with a left 9 or a left 10 putt potentially. And let's hope that hole 18, this is a fun setup here. 18, bottom right pin, left tee box with a 15 mile-an-hour wind. So what you're going to want to do is just kind of float a 5 wood out there. Let that wind take it. I hit that a little bit harder than I wanted, but look at that. 9 feet? Oh, look at that, on the dot. So, there you go. This week's Throwback Thursday Daily Contest on Hawthorne Manor from Golden Tee 2016. GoldenTee.com/locations to find a commercial Golden Tee Live or Golden Tee PGA Tour game that is updated in 2022. Stay tuned. Freaky Friday coming tomorrow, and then more World Championship qualifying all next week.